Yo, watch Walking Dead CNN news anchor Dana Bash expose how ill-prepared and defenseless House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is, aka Talkie Talkerton. You remember dude who broke the record for the 20 with the 25-hour filibuster? Man, that talking ass dude. Man, I swear I would have been mad as hell if I went to a meeting at work and some damn do gooder talk for an extra 25 hours, literally not even talking about shit. Man, I swear to God, if some loser ass coworker held me up in a work meeting for 24 hours, 25 hours, I would be waiting for him in the parking lot. Like, yo, Hakeem, come here. Let me tell you something, Hakeem. Next time, cut it short, or next time I'm putting one of the Tom and Jerry lumps on the top of that ball, shiny ball head. All that damn talking. But when it comes to word vomit, Hakeem is clearly bulimic, as Night of the Living Dead news press anchor Dana Bash exposes while trying to make sense from the mumble mouth's incoherent, senseless word regurgitation. Think when Harris had that 60-minute interview and she was like, the help we do to defend Israel helps with defending Israel's defense systems.
The work that we do diplomatically with the leadership of Israel is an ongoing pursuit around making clear our principles.
Yo, Hakeem dumbass, long-winded ass. He was saying dumb stuff just like that, and Dana Bash was like, "What? What are you talking about, Hakeem?" For real. Look, being that Dana Bash is clearly a zombie, and half of her brain is most likely eaten, her undead brain is most likely eaten by maggots. She's really not that bright herself, but she had one two-part question that Jeffries just could not articulate the words to answer. So he just blurted out a bunch of big words in response. She was like, "Is it legal to redraw district lines in New York? And if you did, how many seats do you think you can get? And could you do it before the midterms?" Hakeem was like, "Democrats are going to respond forcefully, fugally, and fatality to stop Trump from stealing the next midterm." Then it was like, but how are you gonna do this? Are you gonna redraw the district lines? And he didn't really have no answer to this. He had ran out of big words. So then he just started telling us shit that we already know. He was like, Donald Trump is redrawing the district lines in Texas to gain more seats and to steal the midterms. Dana Bass was like, I know this, Einstein. That's why I was asking you, were you going to do the same thing in New York? But you kept avoiding the question. You didn't answer the question. This dumb ass went right back to the big words. Expeditiously impalpable percentages. Dana Bass was finally like, yo, you don't have a plan, do you? But instead of just saying the obvious, no, we don't know what we're gonna do. Instead, his response was, we will respond in accordance to responses given in similar circumstances. And Dana was fed up talking. She was like, seriously, Hakeem, are you stupid or something? This dumbass Democrat. He's damn near Bubba Gump, man. Literally. And when she asked him, was he dumb? He just sat there with his mouth wide open and looked like. Well, everybody knows that stupid is as stupid does. I'm thinking Jeffries might be a DEI hire. For real. My name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
Met with your governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, last month about possibly redrawing New York's maps. Is this something you can even do in New York? And if so, how many seats could you gain? And could you do it before the midterms?
Well, good morning. It's great to be with you. I've been in touch, of course, with Governor Kathy Hochul as well as the legislative leaders. House Democrats are going to respond from coast to coast and at all points in between, as has been done in California, forcefully, immediately, and appropriately to make sure that Donald Trump cannot steal the midterm elections.
Okay, can you be more specific? Let's just talk about New York, where you obviously have a window into what's going on there. We know what California is doing. They're going to try to get this on the ballot, what can you do in New York? Is it even feasible to redraw the maps before the midterms?
Texas acted in a way to try and rig
What?
the congressional maps so they could add a couple of different seats to the Republican column. Understand that Republicans right now have the narrowest majority, just a 3-seat majority of any party since the Great Depression. And they have no track record of accomplishment to be able to successfully run on, which is why they are running scared. California responded forcefully thanks to the leadership of the governor, the legislative leaders, the members of the California congressional delegation led by Zoe Lofgren and Pete Aguilar, and we will continue to respond when necessary across the country. Right now, this has happened in Texas. California has responded. Let's see what comes next.
So is there not a plan yet in New York? Is that what I'm hearing?
There's a plan to respond as appropriately in New York and in other parts of the country as the circumstances dictate.
Well, speaking of circumstances, Republicans are already looking beyond Texas. And if you look at the map, they could, adding it all up, get about 6 to 8 seats if, big if, they're successful in redrawing maps in other GOP-led states. Are you worried that that could be enough right there to prevent you from retaking the House?
Not at all. Listen, as Democrats, we're focused on making life better for the American people, driving down the high cost of living. Right now, America is too expensive. Housing costs are too high. Grocery costs are too high. Electricity bills are through the roof. All of this is happening on Donald Trump's watch. He promised to lower the high cost of living. In fact, to lower the high cost of living on day one. Costs aren't going down. They are going up. As Democrats, we're going to focus as well on fixing our broken healthcare system and cleaning up corruption. So we have an affirmative agenda that is compelling that we will continue to present to the American people. The Republicans have failed. That is why they are running scared.
Yo, although I only showed you 3 minutes of Hakeem, aka Talkerton Jeffries, rambling on and on and on without actually saying anything, the interview in its entirety is over 3 hours long. And I'm surprised after 3 hours that the lady zombie didn't just hop right over to the other side of that room and munch on this idiot's brains and take him out of his misery. For real. And also, during that 3 hours, I never heard him once give any actual plans to defend him from Trump's redistricting maneuvers. Just a bunch of big words that didn't necessarily even go along with the topics he was trying to make. You know how the ex-convicts who read the whole dictionary be trying to input big ass words into conversations. Anyway, so I don't know if you knew this or not, YouTube, but all black people know each other. We all know each other. You ever been like on the road with a black person, and then no matter where you go, it seems like we all know each other, no matter how far away from home we are. That's because we all know each other. Fun fact: all Mexicans know each other too. They all know each other too. So anyway, I'm out here stuck in New York, so I went ahead. I got in contact with Jeffries. I didn't want to confuse him with a two-part question like the lady zombie did. So I just asked simply, hey, do you guys have a plan? Do you know his dumb ass jumped right off into the emancipation to proclamate to defend the masturbation so he can ejaculate into the declaration? Shit. I was on the phone with his ass for another 3 hours. One of the worst decisions I have made this year. I should not have called him. And you know what I figured out too? This, this man done somehow, he done snuck into politics somehow. He done finessed his way into be minority leader. I swear to God, this freaker is not qualified. No wonder the Democrats is losing so bad. You're only as strong as your leader. and for real, mentally, Jeffries is weaker than a toddler, a stupid toddler, a stupid talking toddler. Talkie, t- Anyway, if to any blacks watching this, never call Hakeem for real. For real. Don't never call him. And I think that's my show. Tell me what you think in the comments. Make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.